Looking to live your best life, even in the midst of so much chaos? Join us for Wellness Wednesdays, where we'll explore tips and tricks that will help you not only survive, but thrive. Hi everyone, and welcome to another segment of Wellness Wednesdays, brought to you by Granite. I'm Jennifer Slate, and I'm here to talk with you today about natural tips for all natural gardening. So if you're like me and countless others, we spent this spring cooped up and looking for something to do, and it seemed like the perfect time to start growing some of our own food. So out we set, our whole family, and we put together our first garden in several years. And we've had some successes, and we've had some things that maybe we could have done a little bit better. So I want to share some tips with you today about just that. We're going to start today with an all-natural weed killer. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and begin. We've got a pre-measured amount of just regular vinegar, so regular white vinegar. It's already into our empty spray bottle. And to that, we're going to add a little bit of borax. And what this is a laundry detergent booster. You can find it in the laundry detergent aisle of any of your local grocery stores. So get that stuff to go back down in there. There we go. So we start with the white vinegar, the borax, and then we're going to do just a little bit of regular dish soap. We want to add to that. What the dish soap does is it actually works as kind of a sticky agent. So that way your weed killer, which is again the vinegar and the borax are the active agents there, when they have that little bit of stick from your dish detergent, will help it stick to your weeds and make those things go away. So give it a good shake and pick a nice sunny day to do this, because you want to have plenty of time for this agent to be on the weeds and allow them to shrivel those suckers up and make them die. So we need plenty of sunshine and no rain, so make sure you check the forecast before you do this. Okay, I think we're about ready to head out. I'm going to grab some sunscreen and a hat, and I'll see you at the garden. Organic gardening means you won't use synthetic fertilizer or pesticides, but it doesn't mean you have to leave your plants to fend for themselves. Left unchecked, weeds will wage war on your tender plants and rob all the nutrients your vegetables need to grow and flourish. With any garden, you're going to find yourself pulling a weed or two, no matter how carefully you guard against them. Armed with our all-natural weed killer, you can make quick work of those invasive weeds and cut down on some of the bending and stooping. Just be careful where you spray. Adjust your spray nozzle to a more targeted stream. That's because the same mixture we made to kill weeds will also do a number on those tender, tasty veggies. In this case, it's best to leave any close weeds to traditional pulling. Take a close look at this weed just before we sprayed it. Now here it is, less than 24 hours. Not bad, huh? If you're like me, you'll trust Mother Nature to help feed your bounty. But if you're looking for more and bigger vegetable yields, you can use an all-natural plant food like Epsom salt. Either way, there is nothing like the feeling of collecting those first veggies to feed your family, knowing you can enjoy without worry and maybe even save a little money on your produce bill. Thank you for joining us for this segment of Wellness Wednesdays. We hope you learned something that might be helpful to you, and we hope that you'll join us again the first Wednesday of every single month. Until then, here's to your good health. For recipes, information, or tips related to this Wellness Wednesday segment or any other, just visit our website at johnsongraniteinc.com and look for the Wellness Wednesdays logo.